welcome to my grammar lesson. My name is Maya and today I would like to carry on with the infinitive with to. Okay, so from the first part, you know what the infinitive with to is. Okay, so it's a very basic form of a verb. Okay, so for example, to go, to swim, to drink, to ride are the infinitives. Positive infinitives. A negative infinitive is not to do, not to go, not to swim, not to talk, and so on. Okay, in the first part, you've learned how you could use it. Okay, so the first use after some verbs. Okay, and to remind you, I've just listed the most important verbs. Okay, so need, want, would like, decide. And if you want to have two verbs in one sentence, one after another, you need to in order to connect them. Okay, so for example, need to go. Two verbs, you want to connect them, you need to. So need to go, want to go, would like to go, decide to go. Okay, a very nice example for you if you decide to go to the moon. Okay, decide to go. And now my example sentences for you. A positive one, I decided to go to the party, and a negative one, I decided not to go to the party. Okay, so it's just a short summary of the first part, and now let's continue. So, when else could we use the infinitive with to? We could use it after adjectives. Some examples of adjectives: easy, difficult, necessary, vital, crucial, important, and so on and so on. Okay, so if you have an adjective and a verb in a sentence and you want to connect them, you need to. That's why it's important to speak. For example, it's important to speak English. It's incorrect because one little word is missing. Okay, it's important to speak English nowadays. Okay, a positive sentence is important to be, for example, it's important to be polite. It's important not to be late. Okay, so crucial, vital are just synonyms. Okay, important, crucial, vital are synonyms. These ones are a bit more formal, a bit more academic. Okay, so it's important to speak, it's vital not to be late, is it important to be responsible? Okay, but I would like you to keep in mind that you don't need to start every sentence in this way. It's important to, it's necessary to, it's easy to. No, you can use it in a variety of tenses. For example, in the future, it will be nice to meet new people, okay? And it could also be in the past, like this one. He found it difficult to understand his wife. Okay, for example, if you are making predictions, yes, you could say, in the future, it will be important to speak Chinese. Or when you speak about the past, okay, so in the past, it was important to cook well. Now, it's not so important to know how to cook, okay, because you could eat out, for example, okay? So remember, after adjectives, to and verb, if you want to have an adjective and a verb in one sentence, okay? And a negative one, adjective plus not to, verb, the infinitive, okay? And now, one more use. This one is very important because a lot of students get confused. Okay, so we use to plus verb, the infinitive, to say why we do things. So my example sentences for you. You are watching this video to improve your English. So the question, why are you watching this video? Because you want to improve your English. Okay, so improve is a verb. You are watching this video to improve your English. In Spanish, you would say para mejorar tu inglés, para mejorar. But in English, for improve your English is not correct. Okay, so when you want to say why you do things and you want to use a verb, you need to improve, to learn. Okay, so the second one, don't forget to phone the restaurant to book a table. Book is a verb. So for book a table is wrong. Okay, to book a table is correct. Okay, and now, what about negative sentences? This one is a bit more challenging, but I know you can do it. Okay, so you remember that if we want to make a negative infinitive, we need not to go, yes, but this one is a bit different. In order not to, or so as not to. In order not to, or so as not to, plus verb. So not to go in this type of sentences is not correct. You need to say in order not to go, or so as not to go. My example sentences for you: we took a taxi so as not to be late. You could also say we took a taxi in order not to be late. But we took a taxi not to be late is incorrect. So analyze this one a bit more. Okay, so take your time to analyze it and to remember it. Now I have an exercise for you, just 6 sentences, okay? Let's do this exercise together very quickly. It's easy to learn English. What's the problem? Easy is an adjective, learn is a verb. And we want to connect them, so we need to. It's easy to learn English. Oh, I do agree with the sentence. It's easy to learn English, and it's so nice to learn foreign languages. I went to the party for meet new people. For is incorrect, because you know in Spanish you would say para conocer, but in English you need to meet new people. Okay, I need to go now. Need is a verb and go is a verb, and you need to connect them. So you need to, I need to go. It's important not be rude. Important adjective, not be negative infinitive, and you want to connect them. So it's important not to be rude. I learned to speak English when I was at school. Learned is the first verb and it's in the past, but the second verb should be the infinitive form. So a very basic form of a verb. So I learned to speak English. I learned to speak English when I was at school. And the last one, would you like helping me? Would you like is like want. I want to, I would like to. So helping is incorrect. Would you, but sorry, it's a question. So would you like to help me? Okay, so that's all for today. Have a quick look at the sentences. Yes, and just to give you a short summary, so when do we use the infinitive with to? Like a basic form of a verb, we use it after some specific verbs, after adjectives, and when we want to say why we do things. So for example, para mejorar, to improve. Okay, so thank you so much for watching me, and I do hope that I've helped you with this video, with these 2 videos, okay, with these 2 parts. Okay, if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to write me, okay? So thank you so much once again. I hope to see you soon. Bye.